Fight for democracy the American way. Back in the country of my dream, he said. Now it's too late, you're entering Managua. You're by yourself and you can serve Nicaragua.
Oh, wow. Great song, great
These
music.
guys are hardcore. These guys are definitely hardcore.
They'll pay you to kill if you're 18 years old. That's right.
Yeah, the first thing you get is a nice haircut. Or do you?
The American government is always interfering, poking their nose in other people's affairs. The problem is the government does not get killed, because of their decisions after that. The young people of America mostly get killed. The young ones, the youth, the new generation, the generation which is supposed to live till the ripe, till their golden years, their old age, holding hands with their loved ones, or with their solitary loved one, if maybe, holding hands, spending time with their loved ones. They're supposed to do all that, but because of this shitty American government that has always been there, corrupt and meaningless government, the Americans are always ruthlessly massacred. It's genocide of a different kind. Every single year, whether now it's through drugs and guns
and
that
food.
Americans are being killed, and through the processed food and dangerous, poisonous, toxic food that is being sold on the shelves of all supermarkets. It's Americans who are paying the price, not the government, not the upper brass in the government, not the corrupt officials in every state, but the young Americans mainly, young kids, young teenagers, young adults, they are the ones who pay the price. Here too, this is a song about something I have never heard of actually, some kind of conflict, some kind of war in close to Nicaragua. I'm not clear on it, the facts, but based on the song, it seems like again America has poked its nose and then sent its soldiers there to die, literally to die. It's nothing to do with your country. Literally, it has nothing to do with America. But yet the Americans will go fight. Not that those people have come to your borders and they're ready to attack you. Then okay, yeah, you're justified. Okay, you're defending yourself. You're fighting back. You can hit as hard as you want. But when that is not the case here, what are you fighting for? What are you sending? And not that you are going. Not that you're leading, like the good olden days, where the leaders would be literally at the top.
Yeah, and when they were done.
You watched all big movies which shows these historical conflicts and all that. The leader would be leading from the front, more or less 100% of the time. This is not the case with America and most countries in the West today. They are scared. They are cowards. They make you die. They own people putting all those patriotic messages in you, brainwashing you that these people hate you. They hate you. They hate you. They are out to kill you. They put all those kind of messages into their brain. And then they send them to fight for no reason. And at the end of the day, what? People die. You have the Vietnam War is evidence enough. How many people died of America only? They lost the war poorly. They had to run between their tail between their legs. They had to run as they ran from Afghanistan just a year or so ago. They had to run with their tail between their legs. They didn't do anything. They didn't achieve anything in both those countries. They just massacred a lot of people, killed a lot of people, and mainly their own people in both cases. So you had so many Americans dying. And I believe there's a song requested based on Agent Orange, which is coming up after this in the same session.
My favorite subject.
Yeah, so this was a great song. It takes guts to come up with a song like that. We know it, being on YouTube for so many years. We've always been honest, forthright and open. And that's why we are still here, because if we weren't that way, we would be losers like all those American and Brit reactors are most of the times. So thankfully we are honest and open, and that's why we are stuck it out. We are thriving in whatever we do. We are thriving with our reactions. We are thriving with it, with all the other work we do. The more hard these guys try to hit us with their BULLSHIT, the harder we hit back, and the stronger we grow in the process. In the process, we know what it boils down to. Americans are the only country. America is the only country, and Americans, The only people who have ever used nuclear or atomic bombs, massacring over 250,000 plus people. I mean, the estimates are pretty low. Massacring, killing people with those bombs thrown over Japan. And Vietnam with Agent Orange, not just killing Vietnamese people, innocent
It was the
civilians,
environment also.
but also killing their own soldiers who were there. You know, if you see the stats, and stats don't lie most times, even though stats are created by Americans only, American media and governments. So the stats show that an equal number almost American soldiers died and veterans because of the Agent Orange. So it's not that they killed innocent Vietnamese villagers and children who lived there in those forests and villages. They also killed their own soldiers who were patrolling those places. So I mean, what can you say about a country like that? It's one thing where you say, oh, this person killed that person, the other person. Not that we are justifying killing someone else. But when you kill your own, what can you call that kind of a breed of man? When you are willing to kill another American only. And for what? A 5-letter word. Money. It's always 110% of the time to do with money. When it comes to America at least, it's 110% to do with money. Whether they are stuck on the borders of Germany or stuck on the borders of Russia or stuck on the borders of a zillion countries maybe, or property, land, borders. They're stuck there because of money. They actually love creating conflicts among countries so that they get to step in and say, oh, we'll defend you. We'll care about you. Oh, we know how much you care about your own countrymen. They're dying like flies. As I speak, maybe 10 flies fell down, like 10 Americans dying. For whatever reason.
Of their own bullets also.
They own bullets, they own diseases, they own process, all kinds of things.
Whatever the orange agent was remaining, that was being, that is being injected in the food that Americans are eating. So everything that the stock
we
that
don't
was
know
made,
about that. We don't know what is being injected into the food sold to Americans today. That is killing them off literally in the thousands every year and maybe millions.
And the smile is not for the sad or the tragic state of affairs there. It's the smile is for the people who are so ignorant that don't even understand. It's as simple as that. So the smile is just for that. Now coming to the song, Sacred Right. Wow, this song was heavy. I love this song. I love the way the musically. I'm not just talking about the lyrics and the heaviness of the lyrics. That they balance so beautifully. It was very few lines but kept very powerful and relevant. So they didn't try to beat around the bush and they didn't try to extend it or anything. They kept music to the core and they played. It's just a guess, but I could be right. The drummer also seems to be the vocalist of the band. Because when he wasn't singing, he was playing the drums hard. So that's the only thing that I was thinking. I could be completely wrong. I don't know much about Sacred Right. This could be one of the first times that we are reacting.
We reacted to them.
There's also Queen's right, Savio?
Queen's Right.
Yeah, and then Sacred Right. Both were confusing me. This was amazing. The way the drummer, wow, he was shining. There were so many variations that he played within a song, and then a song being so powerful, and then the vocals being so powerful, guitar work and everything. But I love the drums in this one, and I love the theme of the song. I also like these. I think we'll be putting this the cover page or the cover picture showing beautifully a surfer with a wolf and then with a grenade. So it looks good. It looks good. The way it is all depicted, it's meaningful. It's definitely meaningful. And when we talk about these things, people, I don't know if they are American or they are somebody else. I really don't know who comes. And they may be just trollers.
They're mostly cowards.
They may be just trollers. They come and try to argue, or they try to, say that the things that we said is not correct. Okay, America going to the Middle East and interfering over there with their wars.
Not correct.
America, interfering in the Vietnam, both sides, not correct. America America also being interfering body in the Korean War. Not correct. Maybe here also. I didn't even know about this. Through this song, I'm learning about it. I don't even know this Nicaragua is an island in the Pacific or the Caribbean. So I'm not even sure of that. This also could be incorrect. Everything is incorrect. But what you're seeing in your cities should be correct, right? What your own medias.
Americans falling and dying like
Every
flies
day,
in front of you.
at some shooting, at some site.
Diseases.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Millions of them dying
The
each year due to
lifestyle.
diseases.
So maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe you're correct. It's
From cancer to Alzheimer's mainly.
money in the bank can be good, and we all love our money. I love money too. But beyond a point, what quality of life that I'm living is more important.